All right, welcome folks. We are live. Let's not waste any time with checker deck. Let's just go straight into the fun nonsense with ghost deck. Oof. Early investment tag. It's a good sign for the first run of the day. All right, good starting joker, please. It's a starting joker. Look, we've had some really good spacemen recently. Yeah? Okay. 1 for 2 is not bad. It's maybe not a hand that I really want to be leveling towards. Grab this. Maybe check for a blue or a purple. There's a purple. Welcome, everybody. Okay, so we do want to go back to flushes. Spaceman? Oh, 2 for 3? Might be a bus angle. And then we play pairs. Let's hit this one more time, maybe. Insane. Looking for money here. Could also fixate on a suit. We have extra spades. Punish for not taking the reserve parking early. Here. That's 4 for 5 now? Who is this man? Is this going to be enough score now, though? Okay, with the full house, it should be. Space Joker is the literal rainbow. Of course it'd be this woke. True. Alright, we want the extra hand for more Spaceman triggers and more Ride the Bus scaling. And more reserve parking. This is outrageous. This is going to win too quickly now. Sashwa, thank you for the 16. More hand size, more money. Really don't need that. Also don't need that. Bonerman. Okay, that's not enough. We do need to make some pairs now. Uh-oh. What have I done? I think we gotta do this. We might have to play a full house or a 4 of a kind. And then just plan to get out of the bus. Is there a flush? Uh-oh. I thought I had one remaining discard, but I greeted the purple is why I didn't. There's no reason to lose that run there. I guess we can hex the splash. I should have just bought the smiley face first. Because splash is not what we want. Okay. Bang. Just need a 10 here. Please. Hellos. This. Okay, we just... You're not gonna believe this, but we just need a 10 again. This is annoying. Do 10s exist in this deck? And if not, am I going to die? Okay. We're not going to die. Phoenix, thank you for the membership. Yes. Take the blank, even though it's irresponsible play. Well, we found our 10s this time. Need an 8 or a king. Pretty good king to hit. Do this for now. Maybe look for a purple. I think it's a gold. Okay, we got a 10. Do we have a jack? Who? 2 10s? Oh! And some money. You often say Bellotto involves very little luck. What aspects of the game do you believe luck is involved? Mostly draw order. But that's not the part that people complain about usually. Draw order is until you fix your deck largely out of your control. Which is why you need to just fix your deck forehead. Need to call Mr. Bond to fix the deck? That's, you're in the wrong category. The, all the 007 streams are over there. Gaming, thank you for the donation. Appreciate that. One and 7, huh? Runner ready to go pairs? Yes, mostly, but like, Smiley Face is not, right? Smiley Face being our sole source of sole source of molt at the moment. Jesus.
Well met.
Means that we want to play bigger hands than pairs. SA Loco and Lunatic, thank you for the brand. Yes, it's probably Satellites. That's maybe a bit ambitious. And now it's maybe Splash. Fortunately, I don't think we're going to be able to sell out of much for the... Let's go here.
Well met.
Like, we're not going to be able to try and isolate anything for the invisible, I don't think. Gaming, thank you for the 2 months as well. Light.
Well met.
Medium's pretty good too. I'd put it on a 10, but then we'll never see it again. Zika, thank you for the 2 months. I think we just let it rip here. I think any of these is a perfectly fine target. Another purple. All right, let's see what kind of hand do we want to make here. Uh-oh. Looks like it needs to be a flush to me. And then maybe we have diamonds on the backswing if we need it. Business card. Don't think so, because we do kind of need the double runner here. Maybe I should, well, no, I would still need the other runner, I think. Until we can get this constellation scaled up a bit more. Mars will be good if we can get our deck fixing. Skipping that blueprint. I'm gonna take this because base levels will help me get out of runner. Here. This might not win. Glass might have brought it over the top. Ecto's not it, but that makes this pack better. Another purple king. Here. Plus 20. And plus 20. Alright, that was a very, very lucrative round for me. Speaking of. Sure. I think we've seen the heart boss, right? Plus 20. We aren't doing a very good job of hitting our purple, but our deck is a little bit too large. That'll help. Will also help. Isn't really trying for the straight here. It's a lot of malt. Okay. It's the right amount of malt, in fact. I think I need a blue. Maybe I do. actually just trying to get away from playing straights, but the game has different ideas, I guess. Wait, does this win with that molt hit? No. I mean, runner is putting in a lot of work right now. Not ready for 4 of a kinds yet. Serpent's gonna be kind of rough for me. I'm gonna forego this. No. Maybe we give up this one though. Wait, I got rid of the... Never mind. Got rid of the whole reason I was going for that line. Whoops. Could have played that round a lot better than I did. More purple. Yep. I have 5 of each. It's a little awkward for making the 4 of a kind. Especially going into the boss lane that it is. Three queens left. If I do this, it'll allow me to run this way. Here. $23. Yeah, we probably can't be too greedy with the purples into the serpent. They're not going to be able to see much of our deck here. I think we're done ramping the runner. It's just big enough at this point. It's kind of looking like a full house build, maybe. Six queens. Probably still not there yet. Especially when, again, we're going to see so little of our deck. That's helpful. Okay, maybe we should have taken the family after all.
Well met.
Four of a kind is my best hand. I'm gonna make more hearts though. Still gonna play the four of a kind because it's a much better hand than flush five right now.
Well met.
Arekin, thank you for the prime. And
Well
Boop,
met.
thank you for the prime. And Ali, thank you for the sub. Strength, probably worth getting another copy of. We have 8 queens now. Don't label me, holy. Thank you for the super chat. Sorry to hear about your pups though. Things get better for you. Okay, boss blind. We're just going all the way up to kings now. 'Cause that's where red seal is. It's the money. Oh my god. Boy, we sure aren't strong yet, are we? Grit, thank you for the bits.
Well met.
And the lackey, thank you for the 9 months. I was on a train with this woman opposite me and said, every time you smile, I feel like inviting you to my place. I asked, are you single? She replied, no, I'm a dentist. Maybe that chatter was right. Maybe dentists are scammers. Dorkaforma, thank you for the sub. Hackermans. Flush house. It's not a good idea. But it got us there. Okay, don't do that into the boss blind. We need some aggressive planet scaling into the boss, maybe. Or a glass card, or just some money. No throwaway hands are allowed here. Mars. Okay, that could be the Fool, but maybe we wait to see what our purple is first. I'm not going to discard the king. We probably will need it. Stick the purple. Should have just put it on this fella. I might need some molt hits here. Or not. There's one. Big deal is actually reasonably helpful here. Molt hits will help. Still. Please. We got too much money here. Oh. I did not think this was going to be one that had trouble into the fun police. It might be the smiley face that goes here. Another red seal. And a horrifically bad onk. And as usual, a horrifically bad Ouija. It seems like lately I've been better at getting the money hits than the molts on my lucky card, so might be a bit of a problem for when we and if we sell the smiley face here. Okay. Here. Actually, if we're playing four of a kind, it might be the runner that goes. This is just a little appetizer. There was consideration for acrobat. I think it's probably yeah, it's probably the play. Like, that's better than a smiley for sure. Get away with Blush House here. Means I get to play the gold seal card. The reason why I skipped it is in my head we were just going to be selling it anyway, but it's probably better than both of these two jokers, so there's no reason to skip it. Thank you. Can we really get away with selling both of them? Now we're going to be really relying on those molt hits. Foiled again. Oh! Zem. Thank you for the raid. Hope you had a good stream. You're doing the trophy grind, right? How's that been going? We're playing a little bit greedy into the Verdant Leaf right now. Surely that'll never punish me. I'm gonna not be super greedy and I'm gonna play the Okay, that's a big hit early. Okay, the cat was the play for sure. Alright. We get there.
Well met.
This is more lucky cards, so let's do that. Let's discard here first, though. So we only get one lucky card out of all these. Spoilers, by the way. We do need those lucky cards to pop a little bit harder. Discards our Hulk. Strength for probably still more kings. Give me 1 second, I'll be right back. I think we can keep spending on this. We do kind of need some scoring still. Let's go here. Really good at getting exactly one lucky card hit. Or 0. The lucky cards are kind of popping before we got the cat. And then immediately after we got the cat, now they slowed down. There we go. There we go. Okay. Guess we're regressing to the mean. Here. Here. Now we've got 12 kings. 13. Some people regress to the meme. Mean, I regress to the meme. Okay, now you're just Elon posting. Sorry to be the bearer of bad news. I'm gonna use it on this one. And then maybe copy here for more purple. Yeah, just let that sink in. There we go. 1, 2. Well, the steel kind of helped me out there. As usual, DNA is bait here. This might be a bit of an issue. But we should have plenty of kings now, right? I think we're gonna need them. The steel might save me. And the lucky card hits. Ooh, yeah. It's a little late, but I don't think I want an Ecto here. There's no real good targets. I could have sold this and gone for it, but yeah. This one. I mean, if it weren't for the Lucky Cat, I should just be playing 4 of a kind still. Bummer. Well, I should have taken that Ecto. Whoops. Go here. Take some more money. Maybe we can finally start to justify playing flush 5. Okay. We're still not nearly there. Well, the cat did catch the constellation at least. Lost money and lucky scaling. I don't want to play a flush 5 here, for sure. Or a 5 of a kind, rather. I would play a flush 5, I'm not going to play a 5 of a kind. What if I just park this here, then? .5. More sun cards. Bean. That's the exact same dice. Really just getting obliterated for my cowardice right now. Grit, thank you for the bits. How many cats can you get into an empty box? Only one, because the box isn't empty anymore? Well, how can you tell until you look inside? Cat is going crazy right now. I don't even really need this anymore, do I? Four kings left. There's not a much difference in the chips, and that's the thing that probably matters. But it like could be the difference in winning and losing. Probably won't be though. Discards. We're gonna need some glass here, I think. Bummer. It's just one king that's probably going to break that needs the sun anyway. Don't think we're likely to get to an idol. The arm doesn't matter. Alright. We should be fine here. Choose one of these. Thank you, lucky cards. Actually, this... I shouldn't have sold the judgment yet. Never punished. There's no way we actually need the glass up front, right? That's why we made extra copies. Congrats, Nick. Money. Yeah, we had one perishable photo early and haven't seen anything remotely close since. Okay. Oh. Goodbye, Constellation. These. Guess at least 123 in there. Don't necessarily think we need this to be glass anymore now that we have the photo. Did this instead. It's possible that my greed just kills me, but imagine how funny that would be. It went from like a times 6.5 to what? 2 to the 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Sarah, thank you for the bits. It's possible I miscalculated. You didn't play glass this time? That was the entire conversation that we were talking about. Yeah, it was the lack of steel. I discarded the steel when I shouldn't have. Probably would have gotten by with a 4 of a kind. We were so close, actually. Lucky it's accounted for a bunch of the score because they were before the X-Mall happened and now they're after. That is not likely to be the difference there. I'm gonna sell you and get punished for it.
Well met.
Do we chase the hearts? Two pair? Let's think about this. The jack's gotta go. Sarah, thank you for the super chat or bits. Appreciate that. It's not a good red card. It's not like it's a worse smiley face though. Yeah, we're just gonna need to hit an immolate and then we'll be back in this. Donks. Suit me. They're almost identical in terms of their ranks. Alright, please give me an immolate. I think we're just cooked. The greed early left me with very little money. Well, if we keep growing like this, maybe we've got a chance. Feels like it might be worth the blue seal, but
Well met.
we did keep drawing like we wanted. Capsic, thank you for the prime.
Well met.
And the boss, thank you for the gifted subs. Oh my god. No money. No chips, no score. Why would you make me draw this? Now we have to play like exactly one more round. So that we can die. You know what? There's a solution to that. Where's that chatter that said I always get investment tag? I just want to talk. There's a chance we can still get to that half joke. Oh, okay. We don't need to get to the half joker. We got a good joker. Gonna have to play the blue here, but it is good to have in the deck. PSQ. Thank you for the membership. Four versus 6 outs. Almost misclicked myself into death. I think it is actually the Bean angle here. Especially going into the Manacle, that's the worst outcome for us at this stage. On maybe the worst possible card that could land on. Let's look for the blue though. Oh. Okay, there's the blue. Here, just need a few more diamonds. this gonna be enough? Should be. Stop with the red seals. Bummer. +2 hand size. Oh no, is it really happening again? Okay, maybe now this can justify a red seal. Alright. Flint is brutal for my game plan right now. It may actually just kill me. I should have thought about that. Might need 4 flushes here.
Met.
Well, we might have drawn a hand that can get us there. Pizza, thank you for the 14. That's a shame. Maybe splash saves. If only we got a real Joker instead of splash off of that judgment. Is the best anti-1 voucher in your opinion? I mean, you skip like almost every single one. I think the one that I go out of my way to purchase is probably Overstock, but that's not always a guaranteed pickup. Everything else is probably just bait though. Nearly everything else, but again, you want to stop thinking about things in terms of best and worst in this game. It's not helping you get better. Some jokers would be cool. Straight into the manacle, huh? Surely that'll end well for me. I don't even think this is enough because it's a low end straight with so few chips. Okay, well it wasn't enough for one. Nice. Assimilate. Trance, that's pretty good. And then we death it. Was maybe a consideration to hexing the half joker as well, but hex gives us more long-term potential. Get the grabber if it appears on ante-1. That can be difficult to do on gold stick. Or put you in trouble on gold stick. Really just cannot find that king, in part because of the half joker eating into our like draws. I think I have to take this. That's not a good place to be when you have to take the hieroglyph. Okay. Might. Well, that's something. Clubs, huh? I think the plus 10 chips is just going to scale faster than Castle here, unfortunately. Let's give ourselves a chance at Wraith. I think we can play towards that, unfortunately. Maybe with the blue. Oh god, that's a royal flush. The blue is not helping here. Discarding diamonds. Playing diamonds. Clubs. Castle do love its clubs. Adam Driver posting. Really? check here first. Clubs again. And diamonds. I don't know which hand is better right now, and I don't want to have to do math. So what's 1.5 to the fifth? It's like 7 something. Times 4. 30. Agent did 10,000 before. That was a royal flush, not a flush. And we've leveled up high card since then, so that's not comparable. In the so it's 30 molt versus honestly about 30 molt. It's 65, 116 chips versus, I think the high card is better, but like barely. Right, this is 30, 40. No, this is slightly more. 12. 22, 32, 43, 77? No. 42, yeah, 77. And this is, no, this is more. It's almost, it's like so unbelievably close in terms of, like, it's almost identical in terms of the scoring, so I don't think it matters that much. But this is slightly more. For diamonds? Jesus. Okay, well, we got 1 diamond. Keep the hearts, as he gives away another heart. I mean, I hate to say it, but the Ancient is actually contributing right now. I could sell both of these, onk the half Joker. Do I need more than chips at the moment? There's the Jupiters. Please. Please tell me there's an immolate in here. There's not. Oh, no, man. Oh, that draw might have saved me. It didn't. Bummer. Hit the queen. Give me some clubs. Maybe a non-perishable molt option. Yeah. Fine. I just pray we don't whiff on these spades. We whiffed on the spades. +3. Thank you, Misprint, for locking in. Jesus, dude. Horrific. Guess we just chase spades. Thank you, business card. Thank you, Misprint. Okay. Unfortunate timing on that. Mr. Maniac, thank you for the membership.
Well met.
Hinder, thank you for the prime. So we have a better idea of what we're going to get out of our additive malt now. Jupiter. This is 11, 17. Take that. Never Wraith. Go here. And then Sigil. And it's still spades. It's pretty good. That's less good. Ooh! A Temperance. Okay. Just need to find some hung men, maybe. Need even cards. Bummer. At least we've got money. We can get out of the, oh, yes. Get out of the credit card now. Take a blue. We'll then draw a blue and hopefully finish the flush. I don't want the straight flush though. With the blue seal in hand.
Well met.
Earl. Thank you for the prime. Looking for a strength on that now. Looking for a copy on that now. Okay, don't greed. Just find a flush. Play a flush. Even though it probably doesn't do much here, just so that we can get something on the board. Well, the Canio's carrying, right? Most of our good cards are on 2, so just like any 2 order, but I still gotta take it because it's good. Spades being debuffed, I guess it's a good time for that. Hallucination. We'll take that as well. I don't think we're gonna try and snipe here. Let's just add a blue, I guess, here, and that's our last face card to die, maybe. Cryptid could be useful on something. There's the polychrome. Do we cryptid here? Probably. There's no molt here. Other than base levels. Probably didn't need... Could have used the gold card instead. DJ Tommy, thank you for the super chat. Congrats on the Nan-Inf. Well done. Let's go spades. Oh my god. We want that on the polychrome card. we can. Cool. Not being able to dump it does kind of lock in our... Whoops. Should have checked the voucher earlier. There we go. I was just about to ask if I had any purple. I didn't need to. How many times do we think I'm gonna forget that I, that I have the extra inventory slot? It's the last opportunity for the hallucination. So we can sell it for this fella now. Strength on the ace. We don't want that. Could take that. Definitely want that. Okay, we're back.
Well met.
Watch. Thank you for the prime. Looking like it might be a Hacker Man's build. Okay. I mean, we clearly don't need the Steven anymore, right? So we can maybe pick up some extra discards. They're purple. No. Common jokers are common. How many sixes do we have? 4, but we can strengthen more. No repeat hand types. Okay. Surely one of these days we'll find another hung man. A little closer than I wanted it to be. Just add a 6. Kenny showing up just means there's no hung men in sight. I mean, this is demonstrating what I've always said in chat. Constantly ignores is that, like, the strong thing with Canio is not Pareidolia. It's just any way to destroy cards. So trading card is, like, so much better than Pareidolia for a Canio run. There's our strength. If all your cards are face cards, you still need a way to destroy them? Yes, exactly. That is exactly correct. is something that we do not have at the moment. Can we onk here? Let's see what's in here first. Going infinite. I don't think we onk. I think we're getting too much value right now. We want to make twos. Don't think it's an idle play. Would rather get that on the polychrome card. There it is. Let's rip this here. Nice. More unnecessary blue. We've seen one hung man so far. At least we've been getting temperances. More purple. Insane behavior. Saw that many today and I only went to Taco Bell. Oh, incredible. I mean, this card is going to be a $50 cameo by the time we actually, you know, make a move. We have so many purples in the deck too. We've just like simply have to hit, right? I refuse to accept that we'll miss. Alright, at least we're farming the Steel Joker. How many sixes do we even have left? One? It's probably not worth hanging on to the 6 cents for anymore. So just rotate through it. I mean, I guess at this point we're just putting glass and praying. Well, guess we've got money. I can't believe this is outrageous that we've had this for like 8 antes and it's a 3x still. With how much money we've had. Okay. We're going to onk it at some point. I just want to get it a little bit larger first. Like, it makes us weaker to do it right now. Oh my god. We've done it. Surely now we can go in, right? We can ecto it later. Ecto it now. Hold.
Well met.
What if we still copy the purple because it's early? It's free. That is very much not. Okay. Breaks for sure, right? Did not want that to win. Cryptid. Could be good. I think we're gonna cryptid a purple anyway. Here. All right. Oof. Times 7. Glass on more face cards? Or here, and then we can strengthen it later. Could kill the negative one. Econ. Park this here for now. There's a strength. That could be useful for a variety of things. Didn't need to sell that. Break. I haven't broken a single piece of glass yet either, have I? Onk should copy the negative, my hot take. I'm glad that we have the person in charge of making and balancing this game that we do. Money for more rolling. There's a strength. They're gonna lose some strength when this goes away soon. Purple. Surely we'll get... Like, with this much purple, we're bound to get some hung men, right? Or just more onks. It's quite the 1 in 7. Okay, got one. Should unlock the flush 5 for the long term. Especially while we have the brain print to give us some extra scoring because we need it, because it's a much worse hand right now. Clubs. I don't need to buy that yet. Okay, we might need to start copying the polychrome. And we go here. Nice. Okay. Catch him back up at least. Welcome, Cozy. 9x. Sure. Can always murder it later. Like this. Hey, Alkenio is the most useless legendary. We don't fall for that type of bait here, sorry. It's the Paradolia chat.
Well met.
Keemer Redeemer, thank you for the prime. Any breakers? Incredible. We're going infinite. It's fine, we've got another chance at going infinite. No money. Needs to be like this. Or we could do this, maybe. Get some more money out of the deal. $50. 3 more rounds. Oh, we don't have any more aces. Need things that like help with our twos, I think is really what we're looking for right now. Not modest scaling on a Canio that doesn't really change anything for next ante. We did want to strengthen this one at least. Score's not looking great. Our deck is gigantic, is also part of the problem. Ecto, not really helpful for us when we have 4 open Joker slots. Well, thank you, Showman. This time it'll break for sure. We got one. Oh, we're no longer getting 50 off of that. Hello? Probably don't want to be playing a flush 5 here. Bummer. Found our glass. Found our purple. We're actually getting close to having next ante. Maybe the modest scaling on the Caneo does matter. Where were these onks when we were on the Eternal Madness run? Not sure, why not? Do this actually. Huge. I gotta start getting more of these red seal polychromes. Okay. Kojimas, thank you for the prime. Money. Yeah, we need to be playing a flush here. Or oh. Wait, I can't get more hungmen now. No. Use that in round. Uh-oh. We're fine. The triple Chad glass is doing a little bit more work than I give it credit for, I guess. The showman's back. Nope. Here. Here. One more roll. There's only 2 jacks left. A glass and not polychrome? What's bigger, 1.5 or 2? Well, there's a glass poly, then I just missed it. Either way, you'll survive. It'll be fine. That can't save me. No, Blueprint Brainstorm is rough. I mean, we have rolled a lot, but also it doesn't really change much with the build right now, right? Most things are just going to die next ante anyway, because we're like 100x off of next ante. Or not. We do have to reroll the boss blind though. We've already seen the goad, so it's not a problem. Have any 10s? I have 1 10. Death is... We wouldn't have gotten its death if I hadn't sold it. Fine. My god. I think the trading card just isn't going to happen. Certainly keep trying at least. This round was a little irritating. Oh my god. And none of them were even faces. It's just time to remove the trading card here. Maybe try and get some value off that. Don't have the face cards to do much with that. Maybe that's like a last-ditch effort. Get some glass that could work with that. Rip it. This one's polychrome. Problem is we don't have a lot of flush 5 levels. We might have to strengthen some of these 2s. Or we're just dead. We do appear to be dead here. Death in the face cards is not an option because we are currently more than 10x off. Killing like 3 more face cards with deaths is not going to change anything. We get a lot more score off of the polychrome lucky cards than we do off of... it's not a flush. Than we do off of modest scaling on the Canio. The Canio's like well beyond the point of diminishing returns. I think this is just where the run dies, unfortunately. If we'd hit the this card, no, this card we get there. But we're almost 100x off there. A little bit of extra scaling on the Canio is meaningless. All right, I'll be right back. Gonna go grab some water. Another Canio to do more than extra scaling? Yeah, and even another Canio is still too little. Like, another 21x Canio is still not enough. All right. Run it back. Wow, okay. Well, I was going to take the medium, but now we don't need to.
Met.
Sir King of Old, thank you for the 10. Also would have taken that, Let's do this. The Grimbo would have been good if it weren't Eternal. Or rather, Rental. But also, not taking it prevents me from winning too quickly. Alright. Do this, give ourselves a chance at a rare here. See what's on here first. Okay. Pretty good. Here. All right then. Make some kings. Flush house. Can only get to the small one right now. It's not true. Unfortunate. Foiled again. I was really hoping to get both. Alright then. Another flush house. Probably not gonna happen. There's the flush house level. Take a Jupiter level as well. We definitely want to keep the temperance. Boy, do we. Let's take this just in case. More purple. More taros. I think we want these. Roll. Do want one of these. Maybe we want the... Yeah, just take it just to be safe. For things like this. That might be too much. Oh, I played it anyway. Why did I do that? Ew. Okay. That was dumb. Well, we got one of them at least. Go here by the devil. Okay. Hook is actually kind of annoying. Let's go here. Actually, here. Even though that's stupid. I just want to get through the hook here. More flush house levels. More flush house levels? Orbicond is good too. All right. Neat. Drink. Here. Alright. Flush 5 online. It's kind of annoying with the Vagabond, but it's the goat right there. This is just not going to be a great Vagabond round, it looks like. I definitely want this Temperance value. Why is trading card bad with Vagabond? Because you're going to have at least $3. You can't sell any tarots. We can do better than that, surely. Yeah, we just use the one hand type. Uh-oh. Huh. Maybe that's just another low. We could also just let the Mr. Bones go off here. Yeah. Could be valuable later. Could also be a high card seed at some point. Neat. Yeah, that's kind of a problem. We'll just use the green card at the end. Here. Is that the right choice, destroying the 9? I don't care. Yeah, it is going to be pretty tough to get by without being able to get any tarot cards this run. Whatever will we do? This is why I wanted the Mr. Bones. Is a little bit close. Hello. It's the reason for trying to use glass early here. I don't want to die and lose the run. Is this 1.5x? Oops. Yeah, I'll just put it here and get the enhancement later. We might need extra glass here because of the boss blind. That's unfortunate. We just take some money here. Why would you put glass on really good cards? I just use it as a last resort unless I can easily dupe it. I can easily dupe it. I have been. And again, how do I score without it?
Well met.
Laura, thank you for the 1 or 3 months. Govern T, thank you for the membership. Can we do better than that? I mean, we're practically idle ready already. It would be good if we kind of didn't need the glass to score. So the downside of Eternal Jokers, I find them more useful since they can knock anyway. Well, the downside of Eternal Jokers is you can't, they can't be destroyed. Or sold. Which is a pretty big downside. I want the blue seal here. That's gonna be a problem. Probably should take that. Guess we don't really need the trading card if we have the Vagabond. I do miss him though. Well, that's a problem. Yeah. Not a high card build yet, so this isn't that meaningful. Thank you. Sell it. All right. Gonna need to start figuring something out here. Antimatter, I guess, is good here because it spends my money, but otherwise not very important at this moment. Entirely sure what I meant to do with that. Let's do one of these. The Vagabond's starting to get a little bit annoying now that we have our deck more ready to go. I don't think we want 4 of a kind levels. That death is very nice. A very small deck. 128 molts. Couldn't be me. Here. We don't need this much glass. This is making me think too much, unfortunately. 6 slots? Okay. That's what you get. Ugh. I hate it. That's bad. $1 off. I should have just sold the wheel. It's gonna win too quickly anyway. Don't want to make that mistake again. Do kind of need those kings. The inventory management is a little bit obnoxious with this this vagabond. But well, opening up a slot will help quite a bit. And pretty soon we are just gonna have to start like being able to roll for flush 5 on the burnt joker. We're gonna need to start being able to roll for like man, the idol and jokers and stuff. Is that it? One more? This might win though. It also doesn't give me... God, we're too strong. Lucille is useless. Let's roll. Four of a kind. Just get these cards out and then we can save money. I mean, that's one way to get a card out, I guess. Just spend it. So we have 1, 2, 3 cards remaining. Get some of the rocks out this way. Bang. Okay. I mean, I was gonna be happy no matter what, but that's kind of outrageous. Let's go here. I don't think I want any of the other ones. Nice try. Flush 5 again. I think I want the taros right now. Just to finish the deck fixing. We have to go again. Rip to the glass. Here. Oops. This is such a stupid run. What are we doing? I guess we're just taking whatever Joker gives us direction first. Okay. We are idle ready now. Wait. Sorry. Now we are idle ready. And what we can do, start making some glass so that whichever route we need to go is open to us. And now we just ignore the vagabond and worry about finding the jokers. That's nice. Not sure why I decided to level up Theory of a Kind there, but DNA is also kind of trolling here. See if we can find some of those jokers I've been hearing so much about. Not you. I have seed money, right? We don't need DNA value right now. We need money.
Well met.
Nymph Bandit, thank you for the 9. Uh-oh. Did I just die? Maybe I need the DNA so that I don't accidentally die. Yeah, I got halfway there? Yeah, but that was like... before I discarded down to fewer cards than I had in the deck. Okay, now I can just print some gold cards at least. We're gonna have to find something soon. Or we're gonna have to start like throwing glass cards out there. This golden ticket might end up getting me killed. So it should probably just be the rebate instead. It's a lot less risky. Allows me to play towards the DNA better. Be patient. Wraith had a Baron? I'm sure it did. Maybe now we'll take a Bloodstone. If that weren't an eternal. What vouchers do I even want? Overstock. Hand size as well, probably. I already have it. It's not useful for me right now. More hand size allows more ectos, no? No. Would like Overstock Plus, so I'm going to use the slowdown tech here. That's not it. That's a whiff. Scammed. Yeah, we also have 4 open Joker slots, so... Ecto is not really a consideration. There's not a single target that I want the Ecto to land on at the moment. here. I need jokers even doing anything besides filling the hand for DNA. We're not filling the hand for DNA, we're filling the hand with DNA to make rebates. Actually useful here. Really have to take the dusk. It's like our first real scoring option. Maybe I can take the Wraith since I do have the rebate. I should have taken the Wraith. Okay. This does mean that we're going idle. Like, we have no choice but to go idle now. So DNA is, or rather Baron Mime is off the table. Unless we want to give up like 2 Joker slots to it. Which, not really. Like, I don't have anything to copy because none of my Jokers do anything. Let's go here. Sure. Well, we're not running out of glass this run. Better than you. Okay, hold on. One more to go. This is excessive. Please show me the idol. Might even take a bloodstone at this point. Yeah, the lack of overstock is not ideal. We can try again for it, maybe. But I don't actually know if it's worth like taking the skip over just seeing another shop. Idol is uncommon. I think we'd rather just see another shop because we have so few vouchers. It's not like the voucher skip is a high likelihood of hitting exactly overstock right now. You need it can feel rare again because there's so many uncommons. Each individual uncommon is just as likely to show up as each individual rare. Probably better chance of getting Triv. That is just not even remotely close to the truth. We could sell out of this and rip the Ecto now so that we give ourselves a glass buffer. Oh my god. I mean, we're well past the point where we could have done that anyway because we've got the Eternal Dusk. So. Basically, every Joker has a 1 in 500 chance to show up. Nope. Or 1 in 150? No. Different rarities, and you're not going to believe this, have different, or show up at different rarities. Could take a second Ecto. I don't know if I want to, though, with a DNA right now. DNA's not good. Guess we take this, just for a bit of extra scoring. Well, we can see our top end here, at least. E15. Backseat, thank you for the prime. The top end is going to change when we... Makes it harder to find exactly the idol, but not by a super meaningful amount. Should beat this without the dusk setup. Skippy, thank you for the super chat. Congrats on another nanimp. Well done. Check for gold. I don't think the voucher skip is worth here. We need to see shop so that we can find jokers. I mean, at this point, I think we might just be desperate enough for it. Is what a coward would say. Just nothing but re-triggers. Alright, we're E15 next ante. We've seen this top end before. Really gonna stress test that glass, aren't we? At least that helps with the rocket. We played, oh right, we played an early. We have one rental. Goodbye, funny mustache man. No red seal, so it's got to go. Hacker fans. They're all perishable rental eternals. Let's roll once. Beat this now with the seltzer. There's nothing to onk. There's plenty to death. Not even seeing the right spectral cards. Can't find the right common jokers either. Maybe I should have held the death so that we can add a card or something, but we're just breaking one at a time every round. Can't Ecto again anyway. Problem is now we're gonna have to play towards the dusk, which means we burn through the seltzer. So like this is our last shop to find the idol. Or like even a photograph would go kind of bonkers right now. It gives us maybe one additional round. Is this enough? Maybe sometimes. Boy, that's quite bad. We know this should get us through. So until we get like oops, it's probably just like this so that we don't have to rely on the bloodstone. I think this is much lower ceiling but higher floor. And we just need the higher floor right now. I mean, the seltzer can't help us from here. Because of the asymmetry, I simply have no idea what the copy is here. Pretty sure it's photograph. I don't know if it wants to be double photograph. It probably does. Let's actually math it out real quick. Bloodstone is 1.5. 1, 2, 3, 4. To the 5th, so 1.5 to the 20th, is that right? Divided by 2. It's 1.5. Jesus, I hate this. Okay, so sock is 64, right? That's easy to do. Sock, dusk are 64x. Well, 64x times whatever, like 1.5 to the 2.5 is. So sock is like times 175. On average. Bloodstone is 1.5. To the 10th, we'll say, right? 1, 2, 3, 4 and a half. No, it's 1.5 to the 11th on average, which is 86. So it's never Bloodstone unless we need to high roll. Photo is 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 times. 2 to the 6th. It's 64. That doesn't seem right. Is it actually just the sock copy then? It can't be. I think it's pretty close. We might need to high roll. Maybe it's like this. I mean, there's going to be variance no matter what, so I don't know. Like, no matter what way we do it, there's going to be a range of outcomes that we can't really predict. It's funny. I think, once again, double Bloodstone is probably highest upside. But this is a bit of a hedge. I don't have enough cards to get away with that. I was gonna sell the photo for it. You talk better with all the glasses. I'm gonna... just not bother talking. Rather that be a gold card here, I think. Oh, maybe it is. You need to get to E21 next, Auntie. You might have to aim for the high roll on the double Bloodstone copy now. Oh, Jesus. Alright. Looking mighty dead here. Oh my god, what a hit. Wow. Hold on. Wrong uncommon. Nope, still dead. Never mind. I mean... we're going to be very close either way. The steal might actually be a difference maker here. Right, because we were at like 6E20. So if we high roll the Bloodstone just a bit, with the steal we might be able to make it work. The problem is we need to like 10x our score. So no, that's not going to work, is it? 1.5 is notably a lot worse than 10x. So I think what we can maybe do is just hope that our copy is wrong. And try either the double photo copy or the double Bloodstone copy. Pretty sure that on average photo is more, but we do need to high roll here. I'm just going to go for the double bloodstone. I'm not going to math it out. We're very likely dead no matter what we do here. Yeah, this is significantly worse. Honestly, we're like barely a bloodstone trigger away, so it's not that meaningful of a difference. Bummer. Like, we were barely a bloodstone trigger away from our previous copy setup, so I think that, again, because of the asymmetry and like the inconsistency of bloodstone, it's kind of impossible to have the correct line unless you know how many you're going to get. Yeah, the bloodstone does mean more variance, but because our score isn't enough, we need that variance. We just need the top end of that variance. We probably were somewhere in the middle. Yeah, we were about 5x off, so... Well... No, more than that. 20x, right? Less than 20x, maybe like 15-ish. Right, because we are definitely more than 10x off. Alright, what time is it? I think I'm going to call it there. Next week is going to be a long week with it being a charity week, so I'm going to probably focus or like rest up and prepare for that. I will be back tomorrow though. We'll be doing some casual runs. Thank you all for hanging out. Again, I will see you tomorrow, but I'm gonna send you over to, let's see. I'll send you over to Mark and Robbie. They do a lot of creative multiplayer videos. Let me make sure they're still streaming though. Okay, we're good. Thanks for watching, everyone. Like I said, I'll be back tomorrow, and we'll do the usual number go up runs. Hopefully we can get something good.